Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We've got live tournament action coming at you in the Let It Ride tournament, hosted by Alt StarCraft and myself. I am Knack. We're going into, let's see, this is the round of 8, I believe. We are going to be watching Thor versus CVE, and before we get into this matchup, I want to introduce my co-caster with me tonight. We do have Hulkster on the line. Hulkster, how are you?
Pretty good, man. How about yourself?
You know, I am doing fantastic. This is the first night that we've done this this tournament, and I've been so pumped for it all week long. I think this is going to be a really fun thing for all the players involved, and I can't believe how much fun I'm already having, and we're only a couple games into it. So, how are you feeling about it so far?
Oh, man, I am so excited. It's unbelievable, man. Just after watching the last couple matches, dude, it's awesome. It's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to, more coming events like this.
Me too. Very well said, sir. This is going to be tons of fun. Oh, look at this. CVE going to be doing that little Vespine geyser trick.
He cancels it.
Getting himself now oversupplied. Excuse me. That is always fun. Whoops. I forgot to put myself on busy. Sorry, Zamtac. Gonna have to talk to you later. He is having trouble. He dropped out of a game, it looks like, and his opponent is thinking that he's not coming back. But hopefully those guys will figure it out without me there. What do you think? You'll probably be able to figure it out, don't you think, Holster?
Yeah. They're both grown men. They can do it. Should be able to work out their own problems, right?
Yeah. And look at this. We do have spawning pool going down pretty early there for Thor, so he's not going to be gearing up for an expansion here right away anyway.
Yeah, considering CVE has nothing but a extractor going down. Oh, there is the spawning pool. A little late, but it's there.
There it is. Yep. Just slightly behind his opponent. Now, did we talk about these players' levels yet?
No, we haven't. We did right before the cast started.
Gotcha. So everybody out there on YouTube is going to want to know that Thor is a master level player, very, very good Zerg player, and CVE a high level platinum player. But he has been hanging out with us, played in a couple of our other tournaments. So, there's a little discrepancy here, though. Obviously the favorite going into this matchup is going to be Thor. So, Holster, tell us what you want to see from CVE to try and make up some of that ground, that is the discrepancy there. Go ahead.
Well, to tell you the truth, I would really love to see CVE win. The underdog. I'm rooting for the underdog. I'm just like you. I would love to see Banelings, man. You know how I love them roly polies. I would love to see some Baneling play, but I would definitely love to see more than Zerglings. I would like it to go into Roaches and Hydras, if even not some Mutas.
Right. And CVE, he is actually pretty good. I've seen him play several times, and he's actually, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, he has got several videos up in my YouTube channel. So scroll down and check out some of his other videos. But he's very good at keeping a good unit mixture. It stays on top of his macro pretty well. And oh, look at this. CVE, you're going to be, Hulkster, you are going to be super excited for that.
Oh, yes. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm smiling even bigger now. Oh, and we do have some action going on.
Yep. CVE going to be backing back to his base, putting himself in a defensive position. He does have 6, a little bit of back and forth here. I love how they, now he's got 2 more than me. Oh, now I've got 2 more than him. Back and forth, back and forth. Gotta love it. And speed is going to be finished here for CVE any moment, so that's good.
Playing with Zergling is like playing poker, man. Who has the better hand, right?
Right. Oh my goodness, though. Thor did get the scout on this Baneling nest. That is going to come into play here very shortly, I assume.
Wow,
look at that.
Across the map.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to take these Zerglings out. He's going to be using these Banelings defensively, it appears, against Thor's Zergling army. So that could be real interesting. Oh, he almost got the boom on those! Get him into position!
Oh, come on. I threw the mineral line, slowed him down a little bit.
Uh-huh.
He does send the queen back there. CB sent the queen back there to help defend, though. That was a very good play.
Yeah, very, very well done.
Even though Thor is macroing up more Zerglings outside of his base, though.
Yep, and he does have a Baneling nest of his own on the field now, so and there he is. There are Zerglings on the field now for Thor as well. Going to be completing here just a little bit. They're about half done. Good micro there by CVE. Looks like he is setting himself up. Oh my goodness. He has got to figure something out. That is too many Banelings. I'm thinking CVE's in a lot of trouble here. What do you think, Holster?
Yeah, it looks like it, man. This might be a game. We might see a GG here in just a second.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Brutal, brutal, brutal.
And look at this. Thor has the banelings going. Oh, looked like tried to snipe the queen.
Yep. She is definitely softened up. Down she goes. He did take out, let's see, I think 4 or 5 of those drones there. It looks like even more. Oh man, let's take a look at Control R and see how many that is. That's 7 workers killed so far by Thor. So very, very well done. My goodness. And now he is expanding behind that attack. I think he believes that he is in a great situation, fairly safe to expand. I totally agree at this point. So I mean, game plan from here for CVE. I mean, what would you do?
To tell you the truth, man, I don't know Zerg a whole lot, but I would try to go air. I see that, he's masking a bunch of Zerglings. He has wasted minerals on the Baneling nest, so I would definitely try to get some mutas in the mix.
Right. Yeah, but to do that, I mean, he's really going to have to take another base. And I just don't know, man. He's got to do something. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's one thing. He does need to tech up a little bit more than what he's doing. But he does have to catch up economy-wise,
Yep. It's tough to produce like Mutalisks off of just one base. That can be no fun.
Yep. Thor does have a Baneling coming into her ass.
Oh! Those Banelings are softened up pretty good. That's a lot of Zerglings there at the main of Thor. Kind of kicking it. Oh, looks like they're going to be heading out. But my goodness, is he ever in a pretty decent position? Units tab shows that he has 25 drones to his opponent's 11, so CVE way, way behind. Really, it looks like he's going kind of for an all-in here. Of course, he is expanding as well. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. I'd rather see him kind of starting to drone up a little bit more right now.
Yeah, that's what he needs, It's already 9 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, so, I mean, he needs to do something to get ahead of his opponent.
Yep. Oh my goodness, and look at this. Thor taking out one Baneling at a time. Wow. Very, very interesting play here by both of these players.
Let me tell you, man, they do both have very good micro skills, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, CVE, I mean, we've come to expect a lot from him in these matchups that he plays for the tournaments, and he's done pretty well. I mean, he got pretty far in the first 2 tournaments, so.
Thor does have a Roach Warren down, so we might see some Roaches.
Very, very nice.
Pretty soon.
Get the snipe on him. Get the snipe. Nicely done. CVE trying to catch back up. He's evened it out quite a bit. The trouble is now he is so far behind in the economy that it's just going to be difficult for him to catch up that way now. So, I mean, unless he can really make something happen right away, it's going to be very problematic for him, I think, pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, that's one thing, man. Once you fall behind, it's hard to get back up. Especially as your Zerg, because Zerg can push, so hard and so fast, dude. Their macro abilities are it's crazily insane.
Yep, and I mean he is literally still on 11 drones. I mean he hasn't droned up at all. So I'm mystified as to the decision making behind that. I mean I realize he's got to have some defenses up, but you know what? I mean at the same time that's a good way to throw a match away. But he is moving out across the map here.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that if I was him. I'd be working on defenses. Like you say, just here comes the Banelings. Does do some damage.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just not quite enough.
Look at all the purple coming across the map from Thor, man.
Yep, it looks like Thor is definitely going to be committing to an attack here. He's going to stick with his 2 base play, I believe. And CVE going to be in quite a bit of trouble. Trying to get some Banelings up in time! Oh my goodness. Those Banelings not even able to complete. Look at this. He's going to go brutalize this economy. Oh, no, he's not. Taking out the Zerglings. Zergling Roach War. I gotta love that.
He's doing some nice work, man. CV's doing some nice work on them Roaches, but...
Yep, not enough. There's the GG. My goodness, very well played. Thor, obviously the favorite, but we will be going to game number 2. This is a best of 3, so CVE not completely out of it yet. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We'll see you guys next time.